Hey everyone, welcome to week 4, day 2 of 531 Boring But Big and Really Sore. This is my overhead press day. We start right out of the back with 185 for a set of 3. We move into 205 for a set of 3. At this point, I have a really weird kink in my right shoulder and it's making presses more difficult than they should be. Here is 230. I'm really feeling the shoulder on this set, and I'm only able to get 2 strict presses, so I just give my third with a push press here to finish off the set. Then I do one joker at 235 pounds, and in my head this moved really slow, but it looks kind of okay on camera. I did my 5x12 with 110 pounds on the axle. I actually took off my belt and sleeves after this set. I had just forgot that I was wearing them. Like to do the supplemental sets completely raw with no equipment. So after the 5x12 of press, while I have the axle handy, I do a 5x12 of rows. And then after the 5x12 of rows, I do this 5x12 of lunges, which is actually 6 on each leg. Then I get into a circuit work, which I'll talk about a little bit while I'm doing the lunges. I decided to do my shoulder circuit with the log, upright rows, overhead extensions, and then rear delt flies. So the first set I do log pin press for 10 reps, right into 10 reps of upright rows, right into 10 reps of overhead extensions, and then into 10 reps of rear delt flies. And then I rest for about a minute, and then I do a second circuit with everything being the same except for the log is now a log Z press, so seated on the ground. And then I do a third cycle where I do standing log press, and then the same for all the other ones. Then I take the rear delt flies a little bit farther and do drop sets until my rear delts feel completely finished. I don't know if these are how you do upright rows. I've never really done them. The axle really gave this a fun challenge to my forearms. I just know that they made my shoulders really tired and they made my forearms tired, so I liked them. Then I did this sandbag circuit. I actually did this for 4 rounds. So I do 4 burpees, carry the sandbag. This is somewhere between 40 and 50 feet. It's about 20 feet down and 20 feet back. And then 5 sandbag squats. Then I would take about a minute break and then do them again. I did this for 4 rounds. It worked really well. It was actually one of the more fun and challenging sandbag workouts that I've done recently. And I will definitely come back to this one. I also feel like my conditioning is up enough because I was doing all the other sandbag work as 3 rounds and feeling pretty finished. This I did for 4 rounds and really only stopped at that point because I was out of time and needed to go get my kid from gymnastics. So a little bit of time management issue because I didn't superset my lunges and axle rows like I usually do. So something I got to think about in the future so I can push these a little bit harder. The sandbag squats are definitely the most difficult part of this whole thing. And I'm definitely going to keep making sure I add those because I feel like they're going to have really good carryover to almost everything. What you don't see on camera is me also do a bunch of hanging leg raises, planks, and ab wheels. Basically did it in a really quick circuit because I wanted to get my core work in before I left to get my kid. So probably just 5 minutes of back and forth, 5 reps of each, and I didn't really keep count, but I know there was at least 50 reps in there, so probably more like 75-ish in that range, rep count wise. The sandbag work that I was supposed to do was sandbag get-ups. So basically put the sandbag on your shoulder and then stand up and do that for like 10 minutes. That one just seems scary enough that I didn't do that. And here I'm smart enough to know that I need to put the sandbag away and decide that I'm going to run this not as far. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. The next video you should expect is a deadlift video followed by a bench video. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to ask any questions about my training down in the comments.